Hello and what is up, my friends? It is Thunder Bob here, and tonight we're going to be checking out Resident Evil 4. I am a big Resident Evil fan, and 4 is, I think, by far my favorite game in the series. I've definitely, by far, played this one the most out of all of them. I played originally on the GameCube when it came out, I played the Wii version, I played the kind of bad PC port, I played the more recent fan patch that made that PC port a lot better and more modern. I've played through the entire game in VR. In fact, on this channel, you can watch my full VR playthrough, and I think that is another great way to play this game. Tonight, we're going to be checking out like the first, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes of Resident Evil 4 Remake. I'm not going to probably do a full playthrough, but I at least wanted to check out the beginning of the game here and see how it compares to the demo, which I did play through a few times already. And yeah, I've been very eagerly waiting for this. Unfortunately, I played this about a week after everyone has probably already beaten it because I was out of town on a business trip and I had a lot of stuff I was finishing up on, and I wanted just enough time where I could make this my game to focus on, and I'll probably be playing this until Diablo 4 comes out, to be honest. The Mercenaries also just released, so I'll probably be checking that out, maybe do a video on some of my Mercenary runs, just to show you. I've got everything not maxed, but pretty high as far as the settings go, about as high as I can set it with ray tracing on and still get pretty good performance. 3440 by 1440. I'm playing ultra wide here. I'll just kind of skim through here. I am using Fidelity FX2 at the moment. Set to quality. I've got the texture set to a high 4 GB. If I go higher than this, it goes over my RAM limit. I do have a 3080 and I'm running a 10700K, so I'm limited to 10 GB of RAM. So I'm using the 4 gig textures, which honestly I think after like this setting you really can't tell much of a difference. Yeah, so I've got most everything either to high or max. There's a few, like I turned motion blur off. I just don't really love motion blur. I turned the lens distortion off. I find that really distracting, and the depth of field also I turned off. So mostly like the graphical effects that I think actually, make the picture worse. Like, there are some people who love those settings. They make them more cinematic, but for me, it just makes it more blurry. I don't really dig it. So we're gonna jump in and start the main story, and yeah. I'm gonna do standard. I have played Resident Evil 4. I've heard that this is kind of a hard game though, so I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna see, rather than jump into hardcore and get murder, I'm gonna start on standard. This was not in the demo. She looks a lot like Luis. Is that his sister, perhaps? Maybe.
September 30th, 1998. It's a day I'll never forget. The cop inside me died that day. And that night, Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella. Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, punishing missions, nearly killed me. But at least I kept my mind off everything. If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain, even for a second. This time, it can be different.
I really do like that they expanded that intro and added Krauser, to at least acknowledge that he doesn't just show up out of nowhere and know you and everything.
So tell me, Yankee, why did you come to this horrible place? As close to nowhere that I've ever seen.
Let's just say, looking for someone.
That someone must be very important, huh? The chief gave the orders himself. Help him, he said.
I'll sure you boys didn't come all the way out here to roast marshmallows. Maybe you did.
You have a strange sense of humor. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Just between us. A lot of people have gone missing around here. And it's been that way for a while now.
Well then, should be just another day in the office, right?
I mean, last week there was a search for some missing hikers.
I'm sure you'll do your best to help me.
None of this was in the demo, was it? I don't think it was.
I think this is it. Nature calls, huh? I'll be right back. Qué frío.
¿Te has bebido el bar entero? You smoke?
Nah, Leon's he's a cowboy. I mean, a Boy Scout. No, not a cowboy. A cowboy would probably smoke.
Vaya sitio más tétrico.
It's interesting they did Village and then they did 4 because I felt like Village
¿Hay alguien ahí?
was very inspired by 4. Like the setting and the characters and just the overall kind of vibe it gave off.
He sure is taking his time. Did he fall in? Maybe you better go and take a look.
This is like the exact
what's the
setup
car?
of
Wouldn't want to get a parking ticket.
So much for helping me.
a really bad porno. So this is where the demo starts. I was very curious if there was more that the demo like kind of didn't show. And yeah, so like the demo picks up here and it doesn't show you all of that with the other 2 police officers, so kind of interesting. And I'm getting about 100 FPS with those settings that I showed you early on. I really don't love his face. It's like, I don't know what about it. I liked it better in 2. It feels a little off here. I do love that jacket though. I want to get one of those jackets in real life. And I've ran through this part a couple of times in the demo, so I'm not going to be exploring too much. I haven't watched really much. I was on a business trip,
Far could he have gone?
and I saw all the reviews and everything. Everyone, positively loved the game, but I didn't watch playthrough. I didn't watch, like, much, on the game. So beyond the demo, I really don't know what to expect. Like, I know it is very similar to that game, the original, I mean, but with some, some stuff cut down a little bit, some stuff added, but overall, like, very respectful of the original is kind of the vibe I'm getting from the reviews I've seen. Just kind of looking at the ray tracing here. And it's running a lot better than the demo did, that's for sure. In the demo, I had to turn off ray tracing to stop my crashes. I was getting, like, frequent crashes when I had ray tracing on. I think it was because I was running into the memory limit, which still got about 800 megs free. Hopefully I don't. If I run into problems, I may have to turn that ray tracing off. I'm also recording at a very high bit rate at the same time that I'm playing, so without recording, I would probably be getting better performance.
Anyone home?
Hello? I don't like E for crouch as the default on the PC here. I think it should be like C. I might change that. It just feels very awkward. I could probably speedrun this. Like, I did the demo in probably, like, 7 minutes. When I moved the camera this way, that kind of freaked me out for a minute. It felt like there was someone behind me. Yeah, so I gotta go get the key first.
Sorry to barge in like this. Busco a un policía. Vino aquí?
I love that they made him know a little bit of Spanish, so this seems less racist. Because, like, in the original game, he literally walks into a guy's house, can't speak his language, has a gun, like, it's a little, yeah, he just starts murdering villagers, like... Oh shit, I just killed a guy. Like, in all of Resident Evil 2, does Leon ever kill a human?
Man, that stinks.
I don't think he does. I'm trying to remember. Just seeing if they added anything to pick up around here. I don't see anything. Alright, let's go open that door. I feel like the PC port is really well done here. Like, the controls feel really smooth. Even, like, the interface all works really beautifully. You know, like, some games, like, just moving around doesn't feel right with the mouse or the keyboard alone. Like, you gotta use both. And, like, here, everything just works really, really perfectly. I do feel the animations are slightly more sluggish than in both the original Resident Evil 4 and in, like, Resident Evil 2, like the remake. Like, in the demo in particular, I was noticing, like, pulling out weapons felt a little weightier, and I think it's probably intentional. But it takes some getting used to after playing 4 so many times.
Hey. I read you. What's your situation?
He's dead.
What the hell's going on?
And I have my gun. You know shit's gonna go down when they give you the gun. I'm noticing, like looking at the boxes there, like that netting from a distance, I think it's the FSR2, looks like shit. It's like, I wish this had DLSS, and I've actually read that you can hack it in to support DLSS. I may have to do that, because this FSR crap is not comparable.
What was that?
What was that?
No fucking way.
I know you can just, like, run past this guy.
It's getting worse.
Damn. The gore and stuff is pretty insane here. I turned on dismemberment too, because I really wanted to see. I used like 6 bullets on that one guy. That scare there reminds me a lot of Resident Evil Village, the one before that. Is that 7? 7.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
The President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Baby Eagle.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Need a location on a nearby lake. She may have been taken there.
Copy that. I'll see what I can find.
Hurry up. Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are... Gotta go. Talk later. I'll let myself out.
God, that jacket looks so sweet. Always wanted his jacket from this game. I've got blonde hair. I could almost... I'm a little too chunky for it, but I could almost pull off Leon for Halloween. I'm trying to lose some weight, so maybe by Halloween. Let's just do a performance check here. Yeah, RAM usage is right where I'd want it to be. Getting... not... I've got 144 hertz monitor. Rocking a 3080, 10700K, 32 gigs of RAM, NVMe, all that jazz. But, I just got done playing The Last of Us, the PC port, and on that, picking up items is a different key. It's like it's totally throwing me off. My mind keeps wanting to do that. Did you see my FPS spike to like 230 there for a second? That was weird. Okay. I love the typewriter. Oh, this music. I love the save room music. And you can interact with your storage here. That's interesting. I don't remember this in the demo and definitely don't remember it in the original. There's charms. Increases drop rate for handgun ammo. Okay, I'm gonna have to poke around with that. And is the default storage bigger than the original, or am I imagining that? Does it not increase? I'm gonna turn that off. It's distracting. And I'm probably just gonna run by these guys rather than fight them. I remember in the demo you could do that pretty easily. Damn it. I just... I know there's some guys up here that you can totally avoid, and I may try to do that. I think there's more... Did that one drop anything? They heard me fire. Handgun bullets. Pretty sure you can avoid these guys. E for crouch is still... I'm never gonna get used to that. I'm gonna have to change it. Fuck you! I was getting a little bit of stutter there. I want to go back and get that stuff though. So I open this, I don't think I can come back. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, but they... okay. They effed off. Oh shit. I was trying to do the melee. That's one thing I'm gonna have to get used to also is the breakable knife, because like that totally was not a thing in the original. I like the smoke effect when they disappear. It's cool. Were those heads up there before? Like at the demo? I don't remember that. Yeah, I don't remember that in the head falling at all. And we are at the village. I like that they added a little bit of like sneaky to this, but it's also kind of weird. Like, stealth was very much not a thing in the original. Like, I guess you could kind of go at sneaky and like kind of pace, but like the moment you fired a gun and you couldn't get much in the way of stealth kills. Like, you'd walk up to someone and you'd stab them 50 times and they'd die. I'm gonna see how far I could stealth. I'm not guessing it's gonna be all that far. Actually, okay, I do still have the knife. Yeah. Yeah, chicken. Estas. I'm gonna go change the controls real quick because I cannot do it. Controls. Keep binding. You see anything? I don't think by default it is. Let's just make sure before I change selection in the menus. That's weird. Okay. Feels a little better. I'm really not sure what will draw like aggro. I just pressed E to crouch. I just can't win. Okay, up there. Yep.
Here we go.
What's in here? Go Ruby. Oh. Just stuff dropped back there. Did my melee kill that guy? Ow. I was hoping I'd kick him into the other one. I'm not doing so hot already. I'm gonna go get the shoddy, because the chainsaw guy is probably almost here. What the hell? Why were you up there? Where do I get that key? I don't remember that being locked. Oh fuck! She just like charged me. Yeah, I know. Okay, you don't have to tell me all that stuff. I can. I'm not sure if I love this. Just the way, like, I want to be able to, like, drag and just drop it. Is there a quick heal? I don't remember now. I have to hit tab and then... Is that really the way to do it now? Oh. An 80. I really like his look. That's a good kind of extrapolation on the original. I'm doing really poorly, by the way, so I did much better in my demo playthrough. I think it's because I'm coming off of playing The Last of Us, and that's such a different, like the controls there and everything are so different.
It's my lucky day.
Kind of debating if I should try to kill the chainsaw guy. I keep trying to hit space to go through the windows also, which is obviously not right. I burned the cow. That's different, isn't it? Oh, fuck me, the cow charged me. Get off me, cow. What is happening? I can't get... Is that supposed to happen?
There you go. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh shit, that's blocked off. I do remember there were a bunch more guys in here that were not there in the original. Oh, fuck me. Oh, that was gnarly. I did not kill him. Huh?
La campana.
That's right, I killed him in the demo. I didn't really want to waste all my ammo when I know I don't have to kill him. So do you get something if you kill him? I can't remember now. Of course, this is where the demo ended.
Tenemos que servir.
I'm gonna keep playing for probably another few minutes at least. Maybe I'll make this like the first hour.
Todopoderoso.
I feel like the original doesn't make that much sense. Like, why stop them from killing Leon? Leon is just like a thorn in their side. And then if you think about it, why do they try to stop Leon? Leon is trying to take the president's daughter back to America, who is already infected with Las Plagas, right? I love that title card. Like, why wouldn't they just be like, oh yeah, sure, sure, take her, and then like spread the infection in America? That'd be cool. And now I am free to explore.
Routes to Condor 1. I've identified a route to the
Oh,
lake.
that's cool. I
Look
like
for
that.
a large windmill. There's a path on the far side of it.
Windmill. Copy that.
And be careful. Roost out.
Do they not drop eggs now? If you become lost, you can check your current position. Okay. So, that's where we started. Hunter's Lodge. Save point. I feel like this was a little different. Like, there was that spot where there was, like, the dead lady against the wall. Which is gone now, which like I can understand. And he even says like some kind of grotesque like, what is it, like, I guess they're not sexist or something like that. The humor in these games is kind of... That cow almost killed me. Oh, that is taking the durability out of my weapon. I did not know that that was a thing. That's good to know. I'm just gonna go around and pick up everything I missed. I don't think I can go that way yet. I think I've got to go that way to like the farms if it's following the original. Look, a little doghouse. I did notice. Yeah. Just making sure they didn't change that. Isn't there stuff in here too? God, it looks so good. And again, I'm still getting 100 FPS, ray tracing enabled, 3440 by 1440. Like, it's running way better than the demo did, I gotta say. I was having crashes in the demo. God, why wasn't that open? Was I supposed to lead the guy over here to get in there? I don't know. There's obviously... I need to get on someone's back to get up there. I'm gonna have to Google that, because you used to be able to go in there. And also, where's the key at? I can't remember. Just going around and grabbing the stuff I missed. Might be a few cuts here, so you don't have to watch me search the village for 30 minutes, but I didn't go up here. There used to be a strategy where you could come up here and then, like, kill all the guys before they can get to you. And I believe they have made it yeah, or that's not possible any longer. I didn't know that exactly was going to happen, but I read that that was no longer, like, a thing you could do. I also quickly Googled, and apparently there are small keys all over the game, which will open, like, that little locked chest I couldn't get into. And it's not like one key always opens one. It's like any key will open any of those locked drawers. And if you leave the region, you know, you gate lock it where you can't get back there, you can lose stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna figure that out. The engine they built for these games is just so good. Like, everything looks so amazing. Like, the brickwork and everything has, like, look at the depth on it. It looks great. Everything looks sweet, and it runs really well. Like, after the last couple of big PC ports I've played that have just had so many issues, Dead Space comes to mind, and The Last of Us, and now Jedi, the new Jedi Survivor game. Like,
These people are sick.
and just how good this game looks and runs right out. You know, this is a week out of release. It's pretty awesome. Could I have, I feel like I could have shot that. Maybe not. I feel like that's a trap, right? Those things come down and chop you, or... the enemy. Okay, I think I got pretty much everything. If I missed anything, you do come back through this area a whole bunch, so we're gonna press on here. And it should be this way if my memory serves me at all. Next up, I'm gonna
There it is.
check this out on the Steam Deck. That's one reason I probably won't be doing a full playthrough, is because some of the sessions are going to be on the Steam Deck, and honestly, trying to record footage on there while you're playing is just not a great experience. Like, you can do it, and for short sessions it's fine, but like trying to do a full playthrough, not something I'm really eager to do. So this will probably be like the first hour or so of the game, and then you know, I'll probably do some Mercenaries footage later if I get good at it. I used to be really good at Mercenaries, but we'll see. I don't know how well my skills have survived. So this feels pretty different. Like, it's still kind of the same. Like, this is the farm. It feels similar, but it's definitely... Is that a thing I could shoot up there? It definitely feels a little bit different. It looks so... The scale of it feels so much larger, for one. Let me see if I can stealth this lady. I'm not sure, like, your knife obviously has durability here and like has to be repaired or replaced or whatever. I'm curious if it's worth stealthing, you know, and losing your knife versus just going ham and shooting everyone.
Won't open.
There's a lot more locked doors as well. I do gotta say, Capcom really nailed it with the RE engine. Like, are these cows gonna attack me again? I'll go the other way. Screw that. Like Resident Evil 2, Remake, Resident Evil 3 Remake, Village, all of the more recent Resident Evil games, that engine runs really well, looks really well, it seems to scale really well. He sees me. He's like looking at me out of the corner of his eye. I was waiting for the cow to charge me like an asshole. If I stab these cows, I'm curious if he's gonna go psycho on me again. I've also got a video on the channel where I checked out the Resident Evil VR mods for Resident Evil 2, 3, and Village. I can't remember which ones I actually played, though, on the channel. I kind of messed around with them all. They're pretty good, but I feel like they're just a little too janky for me. And I've got a 3080, it just really can't... I can't set the game high enough and maintain performance. There was something over here I think I could get, right?
Well,
Yeah.
that stinks.
Everything is so much grosser now. Just everything looks sickening. It's great. I love it. What's that thing? What's that say? You can take on tasks by collecting the blue request notes posted around. Love of God, will somebody please get rid of the blue medallions those religious lunatics are left hanging around? Destroy all the blue medallions. So they had medallions in the original game, but there wasn't like an in-game story element to them. It was just like... That's interesting. They've actually made like quests around some of that stuff. But I like those beep too. That's a cool way to let you in on that. Be sure I can hear someone in there. chest over there. I bet that lets me through. How the hell do I get in here? I wonder if they come out when I come back through. Did they open the door for me?
No good.
Sounds like they're like getting pissed off inside there. I am missing like crazy. The fact that that knife now has durability makes me like rethink, like, should I just be stabbing people like that, or is it better to use the ammo? I don't know. I guess we're going through here. That's cool. Like the smoke effect there. Looks nice. This feels pretty different, but also like still reminiscent
Gotta fix
of
everything myself.
the original puzzles. I'm guessing I'm looking for a gear. If I can hop down and get that chest at least. I go. I hope I got everything up there, but I'm assuming I'm going to be going back up whenever I get the gear or whatever. I've already got 50 bullets. Wasn't there people in here before? Are they up above? I bet. They're going to come down on me, aren't they? Oh shit. I don't remember these guys in the original. Is that it? I just used all my shotgun. Should have used my grenade there. Glad I opened that door. And again, I'm not sure if I need to murder all these people or if I could just...
They keep coming.
In the original, I pretty much just killed everyone because they would drop stuff. So is that what they're doing, like, before they turn into... Yeah. Well, I wanted to see it anyway. That's interesting. Like, the whole parasite's not, like, completely out. Maybe those don't get introduced till a little later. Keep hitting space to go up ladders. Again, because The Last of Us. That port, not great, but it ran acceptably on my 3080 and 10700K. I think it seemed like memory was the biggest issue, and like I just barely was able to, you know, eke out at 10 gigs in a decent enough performance to with the 10 gig. I think if I had 8 gigs, I would have to lower settings quite a bit. But it's definitely rough around the edges, and I feel like this year is the worst year for PC like ports and for multi-system games like ever. Like Last of Us terrible, Jedi Survivor terrible. What else? There's shader stutters everywhere. Midnight Suns was pretty bad at release, and Dead Space had a lot of stuttering. Is that the last one? One more. Are they all in this area? Oh, it's actually on my... I got 4 of them without even realizing. So do I immediately get the reward, or do I have to, like... I get 3 Spinel. I'm assuming those are a separate tab. Okay. I don't have them. I'm thinking whenever you get to the merchant, which is probably where I'll stop for tonight. I really want to get to the merchant because I freaking love the merchant in this game. So I cleared out everything. I should be able to proceed. Freaking loving this right now. Like I got the biggest smile on my face this whole play session. I should have put The Last of Us down and just played this instead, but I just finished watching the show, and it had been at least, I don't know, 8 years since I played the original, so I was like, I gotta play this. I gotta play it right now. Okay, so I do have to go this way. And it was good. I don't regret playing through it, but now I'm like, God, this is so good. I think Resident Evil is my favorite series these days. Like, it's so consistently good. And like, I feel like there's been maybe like 1 or 2 bad games in the mainline series ever. Like, they could have gotten rid of the quick time events. So do I... If the path there was blocked, do I have to go back now? Did this open? Okay. Resident Evil 6, not my favorite. Probably the worst Resident Evil game, mainline game. 5, a little rough too. Every other one though I've really enjoyed. He knocked that skull over. That was really cool. Oh, I didn't see the little side path over here. Oh, they're up there. I'm like, where the hell? Am I gonna have to circle around up there, maybe? I feel like there is a... Oh, did you see my FPS just like... From like 130 to 90 all of a sudden? I bet I loaded like a new area there. Why don't you turn your flashlight on? Okay. That guy sees me, doesn't he? Pretty sure there's a trap over here. If... Oh no, that guy throws a bomb at you. Which is like this very annoying loop you could kind of get stuck in. And there's a trap over there too. So this area is very close to the original.
One down.
I had like 50 bullets not long ago.
Give me a break already.
I wonder at what point the plagas start showing up. Like they still haven't really revealed that yet. It is called Diablo. I can't wait to play Diablo. That's definitely my game of the my most eager game of the year, I'd say. Ay, shit. Yeah, this area was a pain in the ass originally. Like, I just remember getting like explosives repeatedly thrown in my face the first time I played this 20 years ago. It's crazy to think about that, like how much time has passed. I'm getting old. And isn't this where you fight, shit.
Keep coming.
It definitely seems worth it to stab those guys. This feels a little different. I don't remember the lake being accessible here. Wasn't the lake like through another door? It looks great though. Like I feel like they've shortened this a little bit, which I don't mind. The original game, well, I love it. There are a few pacing issues. Ooh, that's gonna hit me, isn't it? Like some areas that are a little too short, a little too long. And then some areas that are just too long, like the last third of that game when you get to the island. That feels a little long in the tooth. Where I'm just like, you know what? I'm ready for this to be over. God, this is so awesome looking. Like I definitely am in love with how they've interpreted some of these areas. Like the basic layout is the same, but they've really filled it in cool ways. And that sound, I remember in the original game playing it and like dreading like going in that area. There's like someone pounding on something in there. There's another again, I don't think I have the key to be able to open those. When I come back through them, thinking we'll get it though. I'm definitely not going for a speed run here. I'm taking forever. Yeah, I need a key for that. My health is pretty low. If I remember right, it's not even like a real enemy. It's there's a cutscene here when they introduce you to creepy photo.
What's that noise?
The sheriff guy. I love that they've added a lot of like objects here to make it show like these were real regular people. I'm really surprised I haven't really had much in the way of like shader stutters. This engine's always been good about that though. It's like Unreal that's got the problem. I think I could have knifed that guy. Oh. Wanted to grab whatever he dropped in case there's a cinematic here. Because in the original, if I remember right, you get grabbed by the big guy. But they could have changed that. Unless I'm misremembering. Some of these areas look very similar to others. It's hard to quite remember. Huh? Okay. I don't know what that's about. Playing on Steam. Is this Luis? Yeah.
That hurts, you know? Seemed like you really wanted to talk. How observant, senor. Now, say, you got a smoke? You know, those things will kill you. Oh, well, maybe just untie me then, huh? Joder, not this guy!
Who are you? Yeah, stop right there!
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. So we finished the first chapter. Let's go ahead and save. What else can I do? Chapter results. So you got 1400 CP. Which you can use to unlock more stuff, is my understanding. Took me 44 minutes. That's probably not a good time though. But I'm not really rushing here. I'm definitely taking my time and observing and looking. And, you know. I'm really impressed with the remake so far though, even just an hour in.
Sacrificial lamb, you will receive our most sacred body. It begins now.
Sadler.
Oh, what the fuck? Hey, stop it. Hey, Yankee. Got your name? Leon. Quiet type, eh? I'm Luis Serra. Guess you, me, picked the wrong spot to vacation, eh? Hey, stop it. You move, I move. And I'm beat up enough as it is. I can see you're thinking. Bet you've been in spots like this before, huh? I guess you're here looking for someone. One more guess. Maybe Some missing, señorita? Young girl? Talk. Now.
Great. See, heard chatter about moving, señorita.
Moving her. Where?
Who knows? But later, saw some men dragging someone to the old church. Hanging with you, not healthy.
Hey, we're not done here!
Later, amigo.
It does seem like they've expanded his role a fair bit, which is cool. I feel like he was underutilized in the original.
Shit, they took my gear.
Oh no.
Condor 1 to Roost. I've located Baby Eagle. It sounds like she's being kept in some church.
Great. That's good news.
I heard it from this guy I met. Said his name is Luis Serra. There's something fishy about him. I need you to run a background check.
We'll call Condor 1. I'll see what I can find. In the meantime, make your way to that church.
Right. I'm probably due for confession anyway. Condor 1, out.
And I'm going to be ending it here. I think we should run into the mercenary. If this is like the original. That is not what I was expecting. In the original, you go outside and it's like a breezy kind of, and then the merc is like right around the corner. Are they trying to introduce you to stealth kills, which I've already done like a ton of? Wonder how possible like a stealth run could be. Maybe this still is that area, they just kind of expanded it a little bit. You have a knife you can parry with space. Huh, okay. Well, that's a cool addition. Trying not to step on that. It said like 3 after I stabbed him. Is that like how much of my thing it took? Okay, so that opens that. Oh, do I have to rush back there? Okay, well, that didn't work, did it? Oh, it's still shutting. I swear I heard like a slamming sound, didn't I?
Won't open.
I do kind of feel like this is unnecessary. Oh, all my stuff's in there.
I'll be taking these back.
Alright, so I need to like combine some stuff. What's the yellow one do? Increases maximum health. Again, I need the key. I grabbed everything in there, right? So. I've read this runs really well on the Steam Deck, so I'm really curious.
Over here, stranger.
Is that Idris Elba? Kind of sounds like Idris Elba.
Let's do some business then, eh?
Interesting.
Welcome.
He didn't say the lion.
Nice work.
Okay.
I've got something new for you, mate.
Bolt thrower.
All my wares are in tip-top shape.
That's not in the original. I don't
assure
think.
you.
Is that? I don't remember. Oh, it's got a mind function. Okay. Wait, it doesn't get the scope for free. Why does it say limited time only? Are there limited things? I can do the case upgrade. I'm gonna have to think about this before I buy stuff.
Got a selection of
And then you
good
can tune up.
things on
Oh, you can tune up your
sale,
knife
stranger.
also. Interesting.
Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs. Oh, it's a thing of beauty, isn't it? I'll buy almost anything.
So I don't need that anymore? Does it actually... Okay, so it has a little symbol there if you can combine it. But not if you can insert it. So that's for selling only. This one actually says can be inserted, so...
Well, I can certainly do something with this.
So I can insert that into that.
Rubbish, it makes no difference. The price.
He's a little too talkative for my taste.
Choice to make. A deal well struck.
Oh, he's
Will that be all,
trade?
then? We like
So
our
3 spinals, we'll give you a yellow herb
kill a man.
for the
They
Punisher. I'm gonna stop
Don't get
here,
yourself killed now.
but I love this next area in the original game. It was like this big kind of up in the air. Oh, I think it's probably this way. I just want to see.
The hell am I?
Yeah, this feels pretty different. Okay. I'm really gonna end it here. I'm definitely digging this. I'm gonna play more of it. I'll do some mercenary runs probably I don't know that I'll do a full playthrough, mostly just because I'm going to be also playing on the Steam Deck, and like kind of awkward to go back and forth. And yeah. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, I do have a lot of Resident Evil coverage on the channel. I played through Village, I played through 4 virtual reality version. I've got clips of a ton of other games, remakes, VR versions. If you like what you're seeing, please do consider subscribing, like this video, and drop me a comment with your thoughts. Just want to thank you again for watching, everyone. Have a great night.